long story short, it happened a lot of times. And one legendary footworker, his name was BB, and I always heard about this dude. But he stopped dancing around the time that I got good. So basically in Chicago Footwork, the whole point of the video game is you find a person that's good and you try to destroy them in front of a crowd of people so you can steal their rap. So it's like, you the king now, like you just took the juice. Basically, that's what it is. So, I mean, I got approached at gas stations, in the bathroom, lunchroom, like, you're not safe if you that good. So
wait, King Charles told me a story about how he used to work at Popeyes. And,
yeah, they come to your job.
And they would come to your job and battle you on your jobs.
Yeah, literally, it's crazy. You know, everybody needs the respect. The respect that come with it is some genuine love, like Paul said. So this legendary dude named BB, the clues I had was he was an old school footworker. He's a master at doing spins. And he's from a crew called Final Chapter, which I got a chance to meet one of the members. And so I was familiar with the style. They do a lot of stuff on their heels. So those was like some of the things. I didn't know how he looked, so I didn't have no description of hairstyles to look for. So basically, I was doing an audition for one of my members that's amazing now, but at the time he sucked. But he was trying to join the crew, and I'm like, I don't know if I feel like working with this dude. But we didn't have dance studios, so our practices was in the middle of a public street. Like when cars stop coming, all right, now we footwork. When a car comes, we stop footworking. So we're in the middle of the street having a battle. Basically, he's battling us to prove to us that he's worthy to be in our crew, to be trained. So while he's dancing, a car go past, pull over to the side, which is very usual. When you footwork in Chicago, it builds crowds. And the guy come out with a white T-shirt and just standing there looking like this. I'm not dancing. I'm just on the car letting my members test this dude out. But I'm watching the scene like, who is this dude? Oh, maybe it's just somebody that's spectating. All of a sudden, he tapped the person that's trying out as far as, because he didn't say no words. He didn't say hello, hey, what you guys are, nothing. Just quietly walked up, tapped the person, which was, don't dance, I'm gonna dance for you. Seriously, and he just started taking off. So we like, whoa, he know how to footwork. My younger members don't know anything of the stories that I know. So while he's dancing, I'm starting to see certain moves. I see him doing stuff on his heels. I'm like, okay, he's old school by the way he started off. That style looked like Final Chapter. But, So second round, he goes again. I'm noticing again, like, this dude, he's really good. But I could tell he hasn't been dancing in a while. But then I thought about it. Could this be that dude named BB? So I just said while he was dancing, I was like, hey, hit some spins. You can't do no spins. Without thinking, he just instantly was like, woo, 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 woo. I'm like, oh, that's him. I didn't say anything. The only communication I had with him was hit some spins. Once I saw that, I moved my members out the way. Like, you're not ready for this dude. Like, this is a legendary dude named BB. Like, y'all have no idea what y'all in front of right now. This is greatness. So I started footworking towards him. Not in a disrespectful way, but in a greeting of, I'm from, he's battling newer footworkers. So in the style of footwork that we in now, is the younger the generation, the more tricks and all these big moves, less fundamental basics. So more old school generation, they have more fundamentals, which is the basics, like I was showing you. So when I approached BB in a footworking way, as a greeting, I did foundation steps to show him I know my history. I was doing irk and jerks, running man, and he's nodding like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not no just new school footworker that's doing all this breakneck and all this other crap that don't got nothing to do with the feet. But he was nodding, you know, and it's crazy because I got this videotape. Like, it's crazy. I didn't know I was going to capture this whole footwork conversation with no words on tape. And so he's nodding while I'm dancing, as in the exchange of, I see you, I understand. You do know the old generation steps, but you also from the new school. And then he responded back with a welcome combo, like, I am BB. He did a spin. And then after he did it, then he shook my hand like, what's up, man? My name BB. I'm like, I already knew. I'm like, my name JRon from Havoc. He's like, man, I heard about y'all. I'm like, dude, I heard so much about you. It's like, I've been dancing since 2002, and I'm just now meeting you in like 2008. This is crazy. Like, yeah, it was dope. But the whole point of it is it's a language, and it's spiritually respected through gangs, through the community,